So we are following the disturbing story about the Trump administration's arrest of Mahmoud Khalil. He is the pro-Palestinian activist who helped organize the protests at Columbia University. The more we find out about the story, the more it appears that Khalil is a political prisoner of Trump's regime. I think this tweet sums up what happened best. Just to recap, ICE arrests a student activist, then realizes he is not on a visa but on a green card, takes him anyway, saying his green card is being revoked, holds him incommunicado. Then the Secretary of State announces that green card holders will be deported too. Similarly, the Senate Judiciary Democrats wrote the following: ICE just detained a lawful permanent resident and recent grad student in the middle of the night because Mahmoud exercised his First Amendment rights in a way Donald Trump did not like. Straight up authoritarianism. And Trump and his administration are spiking the football and celebrating this illegal action in the most despicable way imaginable. The White House tweeting, "Shalom Mahmoud." ICE proudly apprehended and detained Mahmoud Khalil, a radical foreign pro-Hamas student on the campus of Columbia University. This is the first arrest of many to come, President Donald J. Trump. And you can see the White House made this graphic right here, accusing him of being aligned with Hamas, and that Trump wrote this post about him over here. As Joshua Reed, equal of Project Liberal, writes, Mahmoud Khalil is not an illegal alien. He is not a terrorist. He's a Columbia graduate student and a legal U.S. resident. He's a husband and his wife, a U.S. citizen, 8 months pregnant, has no idea where he is. The Department of Homeland Security snatched him off campus, disappeared him without a trace, no charges, no trial, just gone. This is how authoritarian regimes operate. It's what happens when the First Amendment only applies to the right kind of people. It's only a trial balloon for a broader crackdown on speech. If they could do it to Khalil, they could do it to you. The ACLU is out with the following statement saying the federal government is claiming the authority to deport people with deep ties to the U.S. and revoke their green cards for advocating positions that the government opposes. Listen, regardless of where you stand on these issues, it is fundamentally un-American for a U.S. president to arrest and try to deport somebody who is here legally with a green card because they're saying things that the administration does not agree with. Mahmoud was reportedly transferred to a prison in Louisiana, and protests have already broken out in New York.
Y'all had no plan. And we tried to tell you that he was going to do this. He told you he was going to do this. And you still attacked the black lady who called for a ceasefire. Donald Trump told you he was going to do this before Election Day. And y'all still voted third party, didn't vote, or voted for Donald Trump. Y'all got a plan to help him? Y'all probably don't have a plan.